I spend with you than a million other days away. I'm running, I'm running to the secret place.
Where will you run, my soul? Where will you go when wells run dry? When the wind stops.
Roger has always been someone who I've been able to go to whenever I've got questions or things on my mind, and he's always been there to take me out to coffee, take me out to lunch, just to get out of the house. And he's always been someone that I felt comfortable to talk to and share what's on my mind and what I'm feeling.
I've known Roger my entire high school career, and he's always been that person that I could go to and talk to about anything. He's always showed me love and compassion, and he is always witty with the puns, and I just know that he'll always be there for me. And I couldn't be the person I am today without him. And I'm gonna really miss him going to college next year.
Roger has been a super awesome and meaningful relationship in my life. He always has been there for me in times of need, that I needed advice, just someone to talk to or something like that. And you know, most people look at Roger and think he has this really knowledgeable look to him. He just reminds me of like Gandalf the Grey without a beard. He's just been a super awesome role model in my life, and he really motivates me to become just a really awesome person. He's been someone I really want to model my future life around, and he's really just inspired me to get involved with things like foster care or adoption care, so on and so forth. Roger's definitely going to be one of the people I probably will miss the most, but you know, regardless of what happens this next year, I know that he will always be available, and I can call him whenever, and he'd be happy to pick up late night calls, and he'll just always be there. That's just how Roger works.
You'll always be there. I'm running to the secret place where you are. I'll sing you all the way.
Jana Doorway. If you don't know Jana, you are just missing out. You are just not doing life right. Jana Doorway is just probably the best human being to walk this earth besides Jesus. Throughout my whole life, Jana has been someone that's always been there for me. Always someone that I can talk to and that will give me good advice. Sometimes not the advice that I want to hear, but the advice that I need to hear. And I just really think next year as I'm going off to college, I'm just really going to miss having her just across the street to talk to.
I'm super thankful for Jana. She's just been an amazing leader over the years. I started in her Bible study in 6th grade when she was actually my teacher, and just over the years she's just been so great. She's met with us when we wanted to talk, and when we didn't want to talk, she met with us. She's just so encouraging and just always texting us little Bible verses and just encouragements, and it's been so fun to have her as our leader, and I'm really going to miss her next year. Love you, Jana.
Jana Doorway has just been an amazing leader to a lot of us girls since middle school, and I'm so grateful to have had her over the years. She always brings a positive energy to everything and is always just so kind and compassionate, and many times she's taken time out of her busy day to come and meet with us, and I just feel very blessed to have known her for over the years and to have her help me grow in my relationship with Christ. Love you, Jana.
Yeah, so Chase has been my leader since 6th grade, so that's around coming up on, 7-8 years of being just around him. And I think what sets him apart from other leaders is that he not only would show up to club or Wednesday night or whatever it was, but he would hang out with us and do stuff just on top of that too, and take time out of his own personal schedule, which he could have probably been doing a lot better things than hanging out with a bunch of stupid high schoolers. But he chose to do that, and I think that really speaks to his character and how much just he loves Jesus and loves our group of senior guys. But yeah, personally, I don't think I would be here today if it wasn't for Chase. I think he is probably one of the #1 influences of my life and just how I've developed into the man I am today.
I'm just really appreciative of Chase, just how
Like, he's always like checking up on us and hanging out with us, wanting to get food with us, and just his knowledge in God is just amazing, and just he's always showing up and stuff with us.
Chase, you were my leader since I came. You welcomed me with open arms, even though I came a little late to Young Life, and I appreciate you sticking by me and sticking by the group for all these years, and you just made us really feel tight-knit, and like the group is our home. So thank you for all you've done for the past 4 years, 8 years, whenever.
At your name, the mountain shake.
I've known Kara since freshman year, and freshman year I wasn't really involved in Young Life that much, but sophomore year I really was, and Kara's just such an amazing part of Young Life. I don't think Young Life would be Young Life without her, and I was gone my junior year, and where I was in the school and just that community, there really wasn't anything like Young Life, and like coming back here and being part of it again, it's just such an amazing program and super awesome, and you know, she's somebody that really makes it happen, and I just love her so much. So
ever since freshman year, Kara's really just been available, and she's really just been someone to talk to, and just always given me her time and loved on me with great advice. She baptized me sophomore year, and she's just really been a mentor and a friend throughout high school.
Kara's always been a great leader who's always been there for me to just rant to or to bring me coffee, and I really don't think I'd be graduating without her.
Creation sings your story. At your name.
Jay Schrader is one of the most incredible people that I've ever met. He's patient, he's kind, he's very caring, he's incredibly humble. He's one of the most incredible leaders that I've ever had lead our group. Jay has showed us exactly what it means to live life following Jesus and live life as a man loving Jesus and his family. I don't know what I'm going to do without Jay this year.
Jay's been a great leader because he's always been there for me when I've needed him. I really appreciate his sacrifices and always being willing to go the extra mile. Even when it wasn't convenient for him, such as taking me up to Spokane to visit the college I'm going to next year, and always being there for me, giving me advice, even if it's not what I wanted to hear.
Jay is just one of the best leaders we have. He's such a tolerant and accepting person. He's just so patient with everyone, and he's always just been there for me whenever I needed anything, and he's always been there to listen. He's just such a great leader, and I'm really glad that he's been my leader this year and last year.
Jesus, you are God, we will say. Lord of all the earth, we shout your name, shout your name.
So I met Olivia at camp for the first year last summer at Washington Family Ranch. I've never been to a Young Life camp before, and when I got there I didn't know what to expect. But Olivia made me feel very welcomed and loved, and I really appreciate that. Okay, my favorite, well, not my favorite of all time, but my funniest memory of Olivia would be at camp when she made me dress up as a pink unicorn and made me have bagel whatever things, pigtails on my head. I would never dress like that in my life, but I did it for Olivia. It took a little convincing, but I did it. I'm just really happy to have met her this year. Thank you, Olivia.
Olivia is one of the most compassionate, fun, and loving people that I know. She is someone that I look up to in so many ways, and she sets an example for everyone in the way that she follows the Lord. She is someone that I've always been able to turn to for advice in any situation, and I love her so much, and I'm going to miss her so much next year.
This is for you, Olivia, because music speaks louder than words sometimes. Olivia's life is super fun, and she's really, really cool. I'm really gonna miss you when I go off to school. We both really love cats and Jesus, and I'm jealous of your artsy handwriting. Thank you for the